It's all about the questions.
It's the questions, boy. It's the questions. It's the questions. Come on.
Hey aliens, it's your girl Tiff B First here, and on today's episode of the Black Girl's Guide to Outer Spaces, we're going to dive into the questions you need to be able to answer when shopping for hiking boots. When I initially started hiking, I started in my Timberlands. These were just some boots I had in my closet because I knew I needed something with a decent tread and I didn't want to wear sneakers. Then the next thing I did was buy some hiking shoes online. Do not do this under any circumstance. Never, ever, ever buy hiking boots online. It's ridiculous. I didn't know that the biggest part about hiking boots is the fit and trying them on. So make sure you walk into a store, spend some time, plan to spend a lot of time. Try on every single hiking boot if you have to, but know that you need to put that boot on your foot. So when you walk into a sporting goods store, the most important thing you need to know is how to answer their questions. They're going to ask you a lot of questions that you may not be able to answer. And if they treat you like a newbie, they're either going to sell you the most expensive boot or they're going to sell you the cheapest boot. So be able to answer these questions. How often do you plan on hiking? Are you going to be hiking occasionally, once a year, once a season? Are you going to be hiking every weekend like me? Secondly, they're going to want to know what is the terrain you plan on hiking on. Is it going to be dirt? Is it going to be grassy? Is it going to be rocky like this? You need to be able to have the right tread on the boot to support the type of hiking you're going to be doing. And then lastly, how long do you plan on hiking? And by that, I mean, are you doing short day hikes, like 3-mile hikes that only last you a few hours? Are you doing full-on day hikes where it's 8 to 10 miles? It's going to last you a full 7 or so hours. Or are you doing backpacking trips where you're hiking for multiple days? These all factor into the type of boot that you ultimately end up purchasing. Keep in mind that if you're just new to hiking, try to go on the lower end of your investment before splurging and spending $200-300 on hiking boots. And then read the reviews of that boot. Even if the store clerk tells you they're the best shoe on the market and they're awesome, try to find people who've actually tried the boots out. My newest boots, I really, went based on the reviews. If it weren't for the reviews, I would not have bought the shoes that I purchased. So I will put some links in the description for places where you can go to shop for hiking boots. If the experience that you have is not pleasant, do not feel obligated to buy boots. Come back at a different time. Maybe you get a different sales associate who is much more helpful, but I've had the biggest trouble buying boots, mostly because I didn't know the answers to the questions that they were asking me, or I felt like I didn't know enough, so they weren't taking me seriously. I hope this helped you. I hope you get your first set of boots. Let me see what your boots look like. The hardest part about buying boots is that they're all so ugly and not really designed for fly girls like us. Make sure you comment, like, because these videos are going to keep coming, whether you like them or not. This has been Tiff B First for the Black Girl's Guide to Outer Spaces. We'll see you next time.